You find the center somewhere in the middle, and just kind of move my finger around and pull out something, and hopefully it's not too far. There we are. Now Red Heart's yarn has the is one of the more original ideas on this one. The other one's Starbella by in Michaels, and Yarn Bee's Chrysalis is a takeoff of this. You've got your glitter thicker bottom row down here, and the mesh, and you see these two top rows. This is what you're going to be working through in these spaces here. Now there's multiple different ways to start. I start with a knot. I just take my end and, sorry for the bracelet noise, turn it over and make a knot, and then push that knot as close as possible down to the end and keep them good and tight. Now I like to use my K-hook just because it's solider to hang on to. An I, J, K, you know, whatever works. Now you kind of, again, this side here, this side is the bottom, it's the pretty curly edge. This edge up here is your working, is your working edge. You try to pull it apart till you find that loop. Put your hook in it. That's one loop. Now using your hook as an anchor, you can hold it out and see. Now we're going to skip this one. That's going to be a skip, and we're going to go into this one. So I go into it, put it over the hook. That's one. So I got the beginning one and one. Open it, skipping and going into this one. 2. Skipping again, going into it. 3. Skip, go into it. 4. Skip, go into it. 5. Skip, go into it. 6. Skip, go into the next one. 7. Skip, go into that 8. Now what I do, because it gets to be a little unruly, is I pinch these ones here, leaving him free. Catch my hook, turn, pull through all. Now I try to keep this tight and find that next hole. That's going to be my first one. And then I do the whole thing over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, So each time I'm skipping this one. 6, 7, and 8. And I come up, get a good pinch on the mass, bring it down, pull through all. And then I try to find the next, should be the first one there, and I try to get it tight up to this. Now one thing you can do is you notice it's wanted to try to curl around, which is what you want it to do. So you just kind of take your knot and start a twisting and pull down on your mass as you twist it. And that starts the whole shebang. Now I usually do the first 2 as 8s, and then I start doing 10s. So I've got 1 on there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on to the group and turn and pull it through. Now if you don't get it through, if you get it through and you still have bits of somebody else on there, it's no biggie. This is not rocket science, and actually if that's a little thick, kind of keeps it all in place. Twist it and pull it out, and you have the makings of your curly scarf. And there you go, working out curly. Now the other thing, as you go along, you'll notice that the yarn coming out of the ball is all starts kinking up. What I usually do is I try to figure out which way it's curling and just roll the ball, and that uncurls it, because you want it uncurled or you'll be slightly annoyed. Now you just do that pattern, opening it as you go, doing 10s and 10s and 10s till you get to the other end. Usually by that point your skein thingy has collapsed and it's just a loose mess. Just slide it out till you get to the end, make that knot in the end and work up to it. And the last loop, say this was my last loop, and I'd pulled it through here, and this was my knot. I would then pull that knot through the working loop, and you're done. That's how I've been doing it.